Okay, this is the Ocala Road property, starting in the upstairs bedroom. I just did the pictures, and now I'll work my way back down. Little bit of a urine smell in here, but I think it's from the child potty training. A little bit of issues with the floor there by the tub not being sealed. And we got some nicks in the porcelain. And then you got storage up top. It goes back over the bathroom. And then you got or at the top of the stairs, the hot water heater. No pan under the water heater. That's not a good idea, especially with it being upstairs. A little unusual. Okay. Carpet in the bedrooms and the stairs. It's actually from what I can see of it, is in pretty good shape. Also carpet in the living room. Again, looks like it's in good shape, although it's covered by a lot of personal material. And you got storage underneath the stairs, but I can't get to that. Okay, floor in here doesn't look too bad. The stove is ancient. That's got to be at least 15 years old, if not older. Cabinets are probably original. They're chewed up pretty good. At least the bottom ones. Top ones aren't too bad. Fridge does not feel like it's cooling very well. Maybe it was freezer's working, but I don't know. I don't feel any cold air coming out of the bottom, which is unusual. Washer and dryer. Dryer looks like it's pretty old. Okay, downstairs bathroom, same linoleum, same vanity. I don't see any major issues outside of the kitchen. Okay, downstairs bedroom. Alright, go outside. Good sized yard. Fence is probably doesn't have much time left on it. You got a big pine tree. Looks healthy. It's definitely leaning. Not sure about the age of the roof. It's definitely not being maintained like it should. Get some wood rot along the bottom of the second story, and it looks like you might have a little bit of wood rot up here. And this is just a storage closet. Looks like there's some damage there on the wall. Missing a light. Not terrible. You've definitely got some water issues here. You got vegetation growing in the wall. AC unit is old. I couldn't see a date on it, but I'm guessing 10 to 15 years. It's definitely something that will have to be replaced in the short term. Okay, back inside. Again, carpet looks like it's in pretty good shape. Overall, the unit's in pretty decent shape. You know, a little bit of capital improvements here in the kitchen. You know, maybe a new refrigerator and a new stove. Dishwasher. Well, looks like it's being used. This oven is it's definitely seen better days. Okay, now I'm out front. The shingles on the front don't look too bad. You've got looks like you probably have some wood rot up around the windows, just above the roof line, and then the front doesn't look too bad, but because it's an end unit, you've got potential for wood rot on a bigger scale. So if you had to replace all the siding on this side, you're looking at probably 10 grand, because I just had to do that on a different unit, and it was a little bit of a bigger wall, but it didn't have all the cuts that you'd have with this chimney. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna see if I can get far enough back to see the top roof deck. Okay. The top roof deck does not look too bad. Again, it's just not being blown off enough. That's something that you'd have to do. I'd probably recommend having that done at minimum once a quarter, just to keep the roof working well. Just to give you an idea of the neighborhood. Nice little area. The majority of the units are well maintained. I would say that conservatively 85% of these units are going to be tenant occupied. Not sure who maintains the grass. It may be the HOA, especially considering how well that hedge is groomed right there. You're right here next to visitor parking. I think you have 2 parking spaces. You can see a repair was done at some point in the past. They didn't do a great job matching. Take a look here. And you've got, it's dry rot. Well, I don't even know if I'd say it's dry rot, but it's definitely sun damaged. You can see it's curling. That's just from getting wet and getting dry, getting wet and getting dry. So I mean, it's definitely seen better days. So I would anticipate this having to be replaced prior to you selling down the road. So at today's prices, it's going to be right about 10. In a few years, if construction materials go back down, if, 2 years ago you could probably replace that entire side for $3,500, $4,500. So just give you an idea of what construction costs have done. So we'll just walk around the neighborhood here a little bit. We're right on Ocala Road, so it's a good spot for student rentals. You see your neighbors.